Hey everyone. First, I want to thank all of you for your participation in the last two votes on updating our vacation selection system. I know this has been a long process, but the multiple rounds of voting were necessary to make sure the final system reflects what the majority of members wanted. As you've seen, members have voted to adopt the prime time limit system going forward. That means we now need one final vote to decide between a summer tour limit of 2 or 1. Just to be clear, this limit applies only to summer tours. Your ability to take prime tours outside of summer stays the same. Since this process has been going on for a couple of months, here's a quick refresher on the difference between the two options. For easier viewing, the following charts focus on a platoon. The numbers for other platoons are very similar, and I'll show you them at the end of the video for full transparency. The first chart is the actual results from 2026. Each line shows the percentage of members in each vacation tier who received summer vacation. As you can see, 47% of the 5-tour group and 39% of the 4-tour group received summer vacation. This includes everyone, whether they picked 3, 2, or 1 summer tours. It only counts whether they got any summertime or not. This next chart is a hypothetical projection on what the results might look like with a summer tour limit of 2. This projection assumes that among those who can pick summer tours, about 2/3 choose 2 summer tours and 1/3 choose 1 tour. In this scenario, 62% of the 5-tour group and 53% of the 4-tour group would receive summer vacation. This chart is the projected results with a summer limit of 1 tour. This chart assumes everyone who has the opportunity will select a summer tour. With a limit of 1 tour, every member in the 5, 6, and 7 tour groups would get 1 tour of summer every year going forward, no matter which platoon they're in. Plus, limiting the higher tier groups, this would open up enough spots for every member in the 4-tour group to also get 1 summer tour. With numbers like 62 and 53%, what does that actually mean for you personally? This next slide shows roughly how often you would get summer vacation under each limit. The first column is based on 2026's actual selections. It's just there as a reference point. The second column shows the results with a limit of 2 summer tours. The last column shows the results with a limit of 1 tour. For illustration purposes, each line starts with the first overall pick and then follows the vacation selection matrix. This does not mean you will be on this exact schedule. Your group letter and selection order will stay the same. Each red number represents the number of years you would have to wait before you can select a summer tour again. So let's use the 5-tour group with a limit of 2 as an example. For members in this group, if they have a 9th pick or lower, they would get access to summer. The same idea applies to the other tiers, except they may have different numbers. With the first overall pick, you get to pick summer right away, so you only have to wait 1 year. Following the selection order of the vacation matrix, the second year you pick 5th overall and still get to pick summer, so the wait stays at 1 year. The third year you pick 9th. You would still get summer, but it might be near the end of the available summer spots. The wait is still shown as 1 year. Just as a reminder, with a limit of 2, there may only be 1 summer tour left by the time it's your turn, but it still counts as getting summer that year. In the 4th year, you pick 13th and would not be able to get a summer tour. So you'd have to wait 2 years until you pick 2nd overall again to get summer. As you go through the years, you'll see a couple of spots where you have to wait 2 or even 3 years before getting access to summer again. Hopefully that's clear. If not, I'm happy to answer any questions. Now, with the limit of 1, everyone in the 5, 6, and 7 tour groups gets summer every single year, which is why you're seeing repeating ones across those rows. The reason the 4-tour group doesn't show repeating ones, even though I said everyone would get summer, is that this chart doesn't fully account for the extra spots that open up when the higher tier groups are limited to just 1 summer tour each. In summary, you're voting between 2 options: a limit of 2 summer prime tours. This would increase access to summer by roughly 10% over the current system, or about 36 more members on each platoon. However, depending on your place in the selection order, you may still have to wait 2, 3, or even 4 years in some cycles before getting summer again. Even then, you might only get 1 summer tour in those years, or a limit of 1 summer prime tour. This would allow most members to get 1 summer prime tour every year, giving you 12 consistent days off in the summer annually. The following slides are the results of each option, but with data for all 4 platoons. I'm trying to keep this video short, so please pause the video if you want more time to explore the data. This first slide are the actual results for all platoons for 2026. This slide is the projected results for all platoons with a summer limit of 2. This slide are the results for all platoons adopting a summer limit of 1. This last slide is a more detailed slide on how I got the results for how many years between summer picks. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.